Y'all, I'm so excited! We are continuing on this train until it ends. We are going to finish Ghost Trick today! Which, I mean, we only have like, what, 3 chapters left and everything? But we have so much lore! Including just how, like, everybody is connected. That Camila was Jowd's daughter. That, Jowd, faked, faked the crime because there was some manipulating going on with the death of his wife to protect Camila and everything else, and that even Cabanela was in on it and trying to protect and prove his good name for Jowd. It's so good. But yeah, we've made some really good progress. Again, the game has been not too long but not too short and everything. And of course, you know, chat can still make me voice act and everything. But we are not going to stop until we finish it today, so let's go! But yeah, I hope you guys are excited. Whatever else we're gonna find out. Chapter 16. Lynn kept her promise about getting me hooked up. About 2 hours before dawn, the phone rang. Hello? This is Jowd. Sissel, are you listening? We need your powers. No time to talk. We'll be waiting for you. We're not even seeing where they are. Oh. Well, you better get going. I love how the Borb's like, you can do it! This long night is drawing to an end. Yeah, it looks like it. Thank you for all your help tonight. And we figured out that he's not just a supervisor of the junkyard, that he was a professor and a medical examiner for the police before he quit to research and inquire as to the manipulator cases, which was so cool. I'm the one who should be thanking you. The little bow. At the other end of the phone line, I'm finally gonna find all my answers. I'd better go. Wait. A single telephone line connects me and the other Sissel. But that single line spreads out like a spider's web to ensnare the fates of many people. Oh, we got hooked up in the sub. And I just reached the center of the web. How did they get them to break there, though? Welcome to the Yonoa. Detective Jowd. Oh, how did they get on the sub? My detective sense must have gotten rusty. I didn't even sense your presence here in the dark. That's because I switched the power to my mask off, Detective Jowd. I used your phone. Hope you don't mind. Oh. Egad, never thought you'd track us here, especially seeing as you're a death row inmate. And I'm equally surprised about your choice of transportation. A submarine, eh? But how did you find us, my man? Not even the police knew where the Yonoa was going to surface, confound it. We detectives have a little saying. If there's something you want to know about a case, ask the criminals. The bullet the man in red was shot with had a radio transmitter in it. Oh, snap! Oh my gosh, that's so smart! The watch. He knew even then! He knew even then what he was doing! Ah! I have a little something for you. The watch! It wasn't a watch. Cabanela has given me some pretty weird presents in the past, but they always prove useful. This one was a radio receiver made to look like a pocket watch. Ah! Yes, Inspector Cabanela. I hear he's an excellent investigator. By the way, where is that man in red? I know he's on this submarine somewhere. Ah, Sissel, you mean? You! You can relax. That's nothing but his shell. Oh. His shell, eh? His spirit isn't here right now. Most likely, right about now, he's controlling your daughter. Please, I beg you, let my daughter go. If you need a hostage, take me. Just please, let her go. Bah! There's something our nation needs. Sissel has it. That's all we care about, my man. Nothing else matters. However, it would appear Sissel has underestimated us. He's left behind his precious bargaining chip here. Bargaining chip? Oh. Our nation has already researched it. This product that Sissel has to offer. The source of his powers! The shard! What in the world was that? The Temsic fragment. It gives spirits special powers. And now our deal with Sissel is concluded, as far as we're concerned. What are you talking about? What a mistake to make, right at the most critical moment. Now then, Detective Jowd. Farewell. What? No, Detective Jowd! What in the world? The whole room just vanished, and it's a Bob! Detective Jowd! Where did he go? What now? That didn't sound good. I think I heard an explosion somewhere. In any case, Lynn and the little lady should be here somewhere. I smell danger. I better find them, and fast. Oh my gosh, well, I guess at least we get the banger, but oh my gosh. So they wanted the fragment this whole time. Ethel! So you're here, huh? I already knew. There's always one other spirit, unless it was gonna be like Thistle or whatever. I knew it was gonna be Missile. It's Missile! Yes, I think even I remember who you are by now. Missile! Missile best boy. Missile in chat. What do you suppose that shock was a minute ago? I have no idea, of course. I'm just a little sheltered apartment dog. I want Missile. What with my loss of memory, I can't say I'm much better. Anyway, let's hurry up and go save Miss Lynn and Miss Camila. Do you think that trusty nose of yours can sniff them out? I'm sorry to say, I don't think it can. Why did I even bother to ask? But you do have the power to swap objects. So let's go find that lady detective and the little lady together. You got it! He's so eager! Oh. The telephone is ringing. Wow! It's Miss Camila! I just know it! My trusty nose is practically screaming it at me. I think you'd call that more of a hunch. Anyway, let's get to that phone before it stops ringing. You bet! Well, I don't have anything I can latch onto other than where Missile is sitting. Hey, Missile! Baseball. Basketball. Aha! Okay. Whoop. Whoop. No. Man, Jad's theme is such a bop. Oh my gosh. It's so good. Okay, get over there. And whoop. Oh. I mean, that works. I think I just heard another little explosion in the distance. Got a bad feeling about this. Sizzle, look! It got knocked off the receiver. That black hello, it came off the hook. Uh-oh, I better answer it fast. Hold on, don't mind me. Hello? Is anybody there? It's her. It's the little lady. It's Sissel. Where are you? Somebody please answer. I guess she can't hear my voice. You too, huh? Oh good, I thought she was ignoring me. Somebody help me. Lynn. Lynn is... She said Lynn. Lynn! We better hurry. Let's go, Sissel. Go there. Something happened. Lynn, no! Is this the 4th time she's died tonight? It's no use. Nobody's answering. Miss Camila! And Miss Lynn! Oh, poor Miss Lynn. Yeah, she can't seem to catch a break. Looks like another tragedy has happened. Sorry to keep you waiting, little lady. Sissy, I knew you'd come. Miss Camila! And Missile too. I'm so glad to see you're all right. Well, I wouldn't say I'm all right exactly. Hey, wait a minute. Missile, your voice. I think I remember hearing it somewhere before. What? My voice? That's right. Miss Camila has a core now. Or Camila has a core now, so that means she did hear Missile's voice before, when he saved her that time. So that was you, wasn't it, Missile? You're the one who saved me in the park tonight. Thank you, Miss Camila. I'm so glad I was born your little doggy. Oh! I love him so much. He's the best boy. And his theme is so cute too. Hey, Missile. Could you stay here and watch over your mistress for a while? Huh? But you don't need my powers? I'll see what I can do on my own for a while. After all, you're the only one who can protect her. Okay, I'll do it! Thank you, Missile. He's such a good boy. Alright. I wonder what happened this time. I better talk to the little lady a little more, and then I better do something about the detective lady. Alright. Hey, Camila. Can I talk to you for a minute? Yes, sissy? Excuse me. Could you tell me what happened to you? I was like, yeah, she was kidnapped and hauled away in the case. What happened after I last saw you at your old house? Oh, let's see. After that, I think I fell asleep. In there. I woke up to the sound of an engine. So she was already in the submarine by then, eh? I thought to myself, I have to escape. The next thing I knew, I found myself in this big room. I was so tired, I couldn't move. And then... Camila! Lynn made it on board. I was so relieved, I don't remember what happened after that. She must have passed out, the poor thing. You've been through so much. You were very brave. I think Lynn's probably been through more than me. You've both been brave. Alright, excuse me. Lynn! Lynn! What happened? Oh, Sissel, you're here! Oh man, even her theme's a bop. They're all so good! Lynn, what in the world happened here? I don't know. Huh? I just sort of blacked out all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know in that case. And where's Detective Jowd? Is he alright? I don't know. Huh? The room he was in just disappeared all of a sudden. Now it's all making even less sense than before. After we left the super's office, we followed after the man in red. We tracked him with that radio transmitter Inspector Cabanela fired into him with the bullet. The man in red took a boat out to sea from a small harbor on the edge of town. Detective Jowd and I managed to secretly stow away on his boat. And then we sneaked onto the submarine with him when it surfaced. Before long, the submarine dove back down again. Detective Jowd and I decided to split up. He would take care of the telephone line, and I would look for Camila. I found Camila hiding here in the engine room. She had escaped and run away here. Wow, that's quite an adventure. What happened next? I don't know. Huh? I'm seeing a pattern of speech here. It was a flash of light all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead. Oh boy. Sounds like I'd be quicker to see for myself. Alright. Bowman's bag. We gotta save Camila. Camila, are you okay? Camila? He said he was taking control of her daughter! Hello, Lynn. Or is it Detective now? It's been 10 years since we last met. Also still a bop? Are you really that man from the park 10 years ago? Also, why do you want to smack her with a Tommy gun? Well, well, I see there's no need to introduce myself. Give Camila back! She has nothing to do with any of this! Afraid I can't do that. This is my last chance. The phone is ringing. It's not for me. Nobody ever calls the dead. The fact that you're here means that my revenge plan has failed. Revenge plan? It didn't happen tonight, did it? His execution. Well, knowing him, I half expected as much. That's why I was waiting here like this, waiting for him to show up. Wouldn't it be just what he wanted, to be executed by his own daughter? Ooh. Oh, that's dark. I heard about 10 years ago. I feel sorry about what happened to you. But revenge? Nobody could possibly know what I've... What in the world? An explosion? Uh-oh. I've got a bad feeling about this. Have I been had? Look out! Oh. Revenge, huh? That's a feeling I just can't understand. Of course not. You're not him. She's right. I'm not him, am I? He was going to shoot Detective Jowd as Camila. when he came to rescue her. It's just too horrible. Anyway, let's bring you back to life. Again. You didn't have to add that again part. It actually has been a hot minute since she actually ended up dead, so... Alright. So let's see. The cause of death this time was that mysterious explosion. You're pretty up for a dead woman. You know how detectives love a good mystery. It's like a shot of vitamins. And what do you mean for a dead woman? Anyway, I guess we should look for a way to stop that explosion. Alright, let's do this thing. Finding clues is like a dose of minerals to a detective. I'm afraid with my memory, I have no idea what vitamins or minerals are. Okay. I can't go anywhere. Camila? Right. I can't reach. Why can't I reach anything? Kind of a sitting duck here. Phone ring. Phone ringing. Nobody calls the dead. Oh. Ah, here we go. Who's calling? Oh. It's funny, I thought I could use the phone in the past if somebody was calling. What are you talking about? The receiver has to be off the hook first, silly. Well, don't look at me. I can't do it. I don't have any hands or feet right now. Somebody please answer the phone. If you want something done, you have to do it yourself. Aha! There we go. Get that phone! Get that phone! Hey, we somehow managed to knock down the receiver. Somehow managed? Who's to say that's not how I planned it? Come on, hurry! Now's your chance to get on the phone! It might be Detective Jowd. She's right. I better check it out. Alright. Phone! What the? Hello? Anybody there? If anybody's still there, get yourself here on the double. We're about to head out. Speak up. Why don't you answer? Anyway, come if you're coming. We're leaving. I mean... there's really nothing else I think I could do. So it must be true what they say. That there are restless ghosts on board. That does it. I promise to turn over a new leaf, Mom. Well. Who is he calling restless ghosts? Well, it's true neither one of us is really resting in peace. Anyway, it looks like the sub just lost one of its crew. I guess that means the fate of this sub has changed slightly. Okay. Cecil's underestimated us. Bargaining chip. Bargaining chip. Oh, this is when they're taking the fragment. Okay. It's Detective Jowd! What's going on there? I saw this little deal go down once before. In just a moment, the man in red is about to get his Temsic fragment taken away. Can we get it? I don't get it. What's happening? They decided to conclude the deal without the other party present. They're just going to go ahead and steal the Temsic fragment. Huh? But that's cheating! I think we have more important things to think about right now. Where's the Temsic fragment going to go? Okay. Ooh, we don't have missile here now. Oh, wait. Wait. Banger? Oh, there it is! There's the fragment! Oh. Oh, shoot. He got the fragment, but also all of his other little crew members are stuffed into that tiny sub? What the heck? Ah, the Temsic fragment. You're mine at last! The objective has been achieved. Now we detach the control room as planned. Yes, sir. Farewell, sir. There it went. Sissel, what just happened? The whole room just disappeared with Detective Jowd in it. Don't worry, Lynn. I bet Detective Jowd can take care of himself. The main thing right now is rescuing you and the little lady. Can't believe this is happening. Now then, I'd better hurry along. Before Sissel discovers what he's lost and comes after me, the Yonoa will be his coffin. May it lie buried here in the deep sea forever. Farewell, Sissel. Wow. What a villain. What an absolute villain. Aha, so that's the cause of the giant explosion. Huh? What is? Don't tell me that's another thing you've forgotten. The torpedo. It's like, well, you've heard of a missile before, haven't you? Yeah, sure. But a different missile comes more readily to mind. It looks like he plans to sink the submarine with that thing. This is not good. We have to do something before that torpedo is fired. We can't let it launch. Well, what can we do? Let's just get to the torpedo as fast as we can. Maybe we can find a way to stop it somehow. Somehow? A true detective never gives up. Well, we certainly can't just ignore it. Wait. Pardon me. We're gonna ride a torpedo. There's no time. It's gonna launch. Don't worry. We can still find a way to stop it. What? How? Even if the torpedo does launch, we just have to stop it from detonating, right? There's still something we can do. I hope. Why was the I hope at the end the strongest part of that sentence? Okay, here goes. Still a banger. Mouse! Mouse, how the heck did you get inside of a torpedo? Oh no. I came along for the ride without giving it too much thought. But was this really the best move? I think so. We just have to keep it from going off, right? I'm sure this poor little rat will thank us too. How in the world did it get in here, right? Like, what? Do you know how a torpedo works? No, I can't say I do. Our detectives sure know a lot. I saw it explained once in a book. On impact, the fuse in the tip is depressed. And that, in turn, sets off the detonator. Detonator, huh? That must be that red button. So how do we stop it? They didn't explain anything about that in the book. Wow, detectives sure know a lot. Or not. Striker. Detonator. I think these outside parts are supposed to be weights of some sort. The spinning black things, right? Apparently their spinning helps the torpedo maintain its balance. They must be pretty heavy. I wonder if we can use these weights to our advantage somehow. This is probably the detonator. Hey, don't press it! The torpedo will explode! Uh-oh, better be careful. But you know, there should be a safety device around here somewhere. A safety device, huh? That sounds promising. We have to put the safety on before this thing blows up. Joint? Oh! This looks like just the thing. If we clamp this thing on the fuse, it should keep it from moving. So what does that mean exactly? It means we might be able to stop the torpedo from exploding with this. I have to admit I don't understand all the details, but I do want to give it a try. But before we can do that, looks like we have to get something out of the way first, huh? Uh-oh. Get to the thing! Great, we've dumped the little creature off. Wow, those weights were heavy enough to turn the whole torpedo over. Now for the safety device. Right. Get it! Hit it! There, we clamped the safety device on. We did it! That should keep this torpedo from exploding! But there's just one problem. Problem? What's that? The torpedo is still going to impact. We can't do anything about that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, indeed. It's still gonna punch a hole in the sub. But I guess it won't kill Camila. What was that noise? Looks like the torpedo still hit the submarine. But it looks like the submarine is still okay. This changes everybody's fate, including the little rats. Sissel, we did it! What? What's the matter? You still look unhappy. We stopped the torpedo from blowing up, but we still opened up a gaping hole in the submarine. Yeah... you're right. I guess that's just what missiles do. They're unstoppable! Huh? Am I hearing things? Anyway, I guess we better get back to the present as quickly as we can. Right, I'm worried about Camila. Was that missile somehow? We managed to stop death for now, but it hasn't disappeared altogether. It's now slowly but surely filling the room. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Water seeping in through the hole where the torpedo hit. I've got to get them out of here. I better go meet up with Lynn. Say, will, pardon me. Wait. The lights went out, but this machine apparently still works. Briefly. Fortunately, I guess it won't run for very long, but maybe I can use its movements to help me create a path. Better hurry over to Lynn. It's not safe to stay here, and I just don't have the power to stop that water from coming in. Let me reach! Come on, I could get there earlier. What happened? No. Ah! getting on the gear. Okay, there we go. Lynn. Camila! You're awake. How do you feel? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I pointed that gun at you. Don't worry about that. That wasn't you. Miss Camila! Oh, Missile, you're here. Oh, poor Miss Camila. Miss Lynn, what should we do? We have to get out of here before any more water comes in. Sissel should be along any second. I knew Sissy would come. And Missy is here too. Oh, Sissy and Missy. I'm so happy everybody's going to be with me now. Oh. Camila! Miss Camila! Well, I'll get you out of here. This is the last thing I do! Oh, I think I'm going to cry. Or whimper, as the case may be. I better send a signal to Lynn that I'm here. Before it's too late. Boop. There we go. Oh, look at that flashlight. It's Sissel, he's here! Of course, any random object that's interacted with is Sissel. Okay. I'm glad you're here, Sissel. Sorry for the wait. It looks like this room is going to fill up with water fast. We better get out that door as quick as we can. We won't be getting out that door, I'm afraid. The water pressure is too great already. I can't open it. What? What does water pressure mean? Think of it as the force of the water holding the door closed. The water level keeps getting higher and higher in here. So the only way out of here is up, huh? Exactly. Okay, got it. Let's look for a path that goes up. Well, there's that ladder. Hey, look at that ladder. I wonder if we can get it down somehow. Good idea. Let's try it. Oh, and by the way, yes, I can't swim. Neither can Camila. Oh, no. We're going to be dealing with rising water and trying to escape, and we have people that can't swim. Oh, no. Don't you have any good news for me? Let me think about it. In the meantime, could you hurry, please? Well, alright, up, 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 and up some more. Ah! You can move the glove. Fuse box. I don't know if that helped. Oh, move the hook. Ah, no! No, move! No! Stop getting stuck! Come on! How? Okay. Switch. Ah! You did it, Sissel! Thanks! Okay. And I'm gonna snooze the ads. Hopefully we can get to a spot. I changed a little bit of the settings yesterday. We should still be streaming in 1080p, but it keeps, like, my bitrate is back to what it was originally now, because I turned off, like, experimental bitrate or predictive bitrate or whatever it was that made it like 12,000. But now, like, every time it fluctuates like a little bit, it says like my bitrate is unstable, and I don't know if that's true. We're not dropping any frames, so hopefully the stream should be looking good for you guys. Wait, there was a door to the right! Eee! Almost lost her balance there. What was that? Looks like water seeping in isn't the only thing we have to worry about. Huh? Oh, darn. Sissel, the flashlight doesn't work anymore. Hey, don't get mad at me. Maybe the contacts are bad or something. Hey, I know, you can fix it with your powers. Okay, now that's just taking things too far. I mean... There you go. Oh, hey, great! Did you used to be an electrician in your past life or something? That's a cruel question considering the circumstances. And all we have to do is get to that door. And we're safe. Eee! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. The water weight is turning the direction of the sub. Well, that's not good. Ow. What happened now? Looks like the submarine decided to rear up on its hind legs. I can't believe we're still okay after that fall. Either we're really lucky or we're dead and we just haven't realized it yet. Come on now, as if the latter could be true. Uh-oh. Yo! Banger? Oh my gosh, this is a banger. I mean, the whole soundtrack is full of them, but oh. This is like final boss kind of stuff. What now? The water sure is rising fast. Come on! You'll just have to go up to the top. See how I can help with my ghost tricks. Well, I think I see a familiar flame over there. Sissel, there you are! How's it going? How's it going? I'd say it was going pretty badly. You do understand how dangerous the situation is, don't you? Of course, after all, just ask anybody who knows how much I hate taking a bath. Maybe he's been in danger of drowning before himself. Okay, ready to create a path for these ladies? Of course! Alright. Oh my gosh, it's so good! Okay, what can we do? Here's the torpedo. Sissel get over there? No, it's just out of reach. Quick. I can't even reach Lynn at this point. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Can I talk to her? Go up is easier said than done when I'm holding Camila. I know, we're gonna try to create a path for you somehow. The water just keeps on rising. Please hurry! Oh, and by the way, did I ever tell you? You can't swim. Neither can Camila. Oops! I already said that, didn't I? Okay, well, good luck! Ma'am. Okay, we may have to run Adge here soon, because this is kind of a longer chapter. I knew that these chapters were going to get longer, because of course, like, getting the lore and now, like, this little extra special challenge and stuff. But, yeah, we may have to run Adge. But, hey, you guys get to listen to a boppin' song in the meantime. Oh, I've got to get up there, I think. These pistons sticking out right in front of me. It's almost like they're taunting me. Maybe it's a challenge? It might be just that. Think you can climb them? If I wasn't holding Camila, I could probably do it easily. Sissel! You're not telling Miss Lynn to leave behind poor Miss Camila, are you? Could you just be quiet for a minute, Missile? These pistons sure do look like they could be used to our advantage. Uh-oh. Hang on. Oh, he can swap the fans! Hang on. Oh, there's a large one. Hang on. No, do not. What if... No. And then Sissel. There we go. Okay. Again, kind of an awkward spot, but I do need to go ahead and run ads 3 minutes every hour, no more, no less. I'm gonna keep it right here just so you guys don't miss anything. Again, get some bopping music in the meantime. Stand up, stretch, go to the bathroom, get a snack, get something to drink. I'm actually gonna get some water myself because again, reading dialogue does take a lot of that. But I'll be right back. I appreciate y'all's patience. Enjoy the music. Edge is over. Thank you everybody for your patience. Alright, let's continue to see if we can't get Camila and them out of here. And Lynn. Climb them. It looks like how much the pistons thrust out is related to how large the fans are. Hey, Sissel, my arms are free, but my arms are full, but my legs are free. If you could just move these pistons so they're a little easier to climb, I think I could do it. Okay, so in order to do that, we need 3 different sizes of fans. Oh. Uh-oh, the water's still rising. It's up to my knees. And it's freezing cold. Just hold on. We better create a path, fast. Hang in there, Miss Lynn. Thanks, Missile. Okay. 3 different sizes of fans. Where are we gonna get those, though? Oh! There's a fan! There's a little tiny fan! Ooh. Ah! Hang on! Okay, so we don't need the large. And she needs the small one? Alright, Sissel, hit it! So the large fan makes it big. There, how about that? Wow, this is great. You've made a staircase for me. You better hurry. I don't think that water is gonna wait for you. Uh-oh. Go, 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 go! I'm getting there. Ooh. That's some fast water! Uh-oh. Ouch! The steam is getting in the way. It's too hot to get through. What? And there's no way to go around it either. Think you can do something? Of course we can. We have to. Hang on. I need to send... There. I need to send Sissel up. See what's going on. Okay, perfect. Alright, there's Sissel. Let's get Missile. Darn, this thing called water. Look what it's done. Huh? Just a second ago it was chilling me to the bone, and now it's hitting me as steam hot enough to melt a person. My boots and coat are soaking wet. Water just pours out of them when I move. How dare that water treat you like that? Here, let me lap it all up for you. You better not, Missile. It's salt water. Sounds like she's starting to get crabby. Okay, okay, I'm working on it. Missile is such a cinnamon bun. He's like, here, let me take care of that water for you. And it's like, you better not, because salt water's not good for anybody. What a baby. Okay, so we got these pipes. Oh, he can switch them. And look at this, if I swap the pipes, it changes how the steam comes out, huh? Oh, I get it, because the cracks in each pipe are different, right? So each pipe sprays out the steam in a different way, huh? I bet that will come in handy. Oh, hang on! Darn it, water. Here comes that water again. Oh, I wish I could drink it all up for you. No, Missile, it's too salty. I think the more relevant point is that he's dead, so he can't drink it. Whatever, just do something about this steam. Leave it to me, Miss Lynn. Thanks, Missile. Okay, that's pointing down. That's a double. No, don't need to talk to her. No, I just want to go over there. Okay, hang on. Okay. Wait, where else are we supposed to go? No! Oh no, the water's getting really close now! Not that I can see all that well with all this steam here. Missile will switch the pipes around so you can get across. That's right, don't give up, Miss Lynn! My back is really starting to hurt. Sissel, can you do anything? So by closing this valve, I shut off the steam flow to that burst pipe. Okay. No! No! You couldn't take a little warm mist? Hey, that was no warm mist. It was boiling hot steam. Anyway, it looks like you're the key player for this one, Missile. But I don't think my powers alone are going to be enough. Oh. I didn't know if it was going to send us back to the water or what. Ooh. Okay. Okay, Missile. Swap the pipe. Okay, we want this one. We want it down here. Mia! Mia, hello, how are you? Hope you are well. Okay, pointing down. Swap back to Sissel. Turn the wheel, it turns the steam off. Oh, close the valve. Arr, stop! Come on! Water. Steam, soaking wet. Anything else up here that you can do? Oh, well. I mean, that works. Right? You're good? How are you doing? I'm good as well. It's still pretty cold here, but still staying nice and warm and snug and enjoying the end of Ghost Streak. Good music, oh my gosh. I'm glad you're well. I'm enjoying all the gamers hanging out today. But, now it's like we have timed puzzles. Ugh. So, what do we do then? I don't think there's anything I can do. Yeah, like those are pointing down. Oh, one was spraying shorter steam. That's what it was. Yo, on the 30 streak. Enjoy your extra duck bucks, and I appreciate the 30 streak. Oh my goodness. There, how does that look? It looks great. All the horrible steam is cleared out of the way. Okay, it's not far now. Try to move forward. Ouch. Okay, so we had to make the shorter steam. Got it. Alright, now this is what I'm talking about. Oh, we can take her up! Okay, raise away! Woo! There we go. There. That is some fast water. Huh! Sorry, I can't do it. Open it. Hurry. Is that any way to ask for something? Not the time! The jumping poltergeist. 444 tricks. Nice. It's no use. I can't budge it. It must be stuck. Oh no. No! Well, there you go. This way. What? What? Eee! What the heck? That's what I'm saying. What just happened? I can't believe my eyes. Lynn and the little lady suddenly vanished, leaving only darkness and seawater. The submarine continues to sink down into the deep, deep sea. But I still want to try and make my way up as far as possible. I still want to head up to find a single ray of light. Light to illuminate the truth at the bottom of this deep, deep darkness. Speaking of ray of light, where is Ray when you need him? Alright, chapter 16. Again, that was a bit of a long one, but that's what we're kind of expecting. The final struggle. Ooh, that was a good song. Alright, save. And let's keep going. Chapter 17, 5:10 a.m. The upended submarine continues to sink slowly but surely, a long, long journey to the bottom of the sea. Lynn and the little lady found the darkness and the salt water closing in on them, but at the very last second, something saved them. Now it looks down at them quietly. My head is filled with one giant question. What in the world is this thing? Eee! Huh? I see you managed to survive, Detective. Hey, you're... Excuse my appearance, I seem to have lost my body. Oh, and you there. You're the ghost who's been saving Lynn all evening, aren't you? You knew about me all along? Of course. What else would explain all those unnatural things happening? It's the other Sissel. And he can control a whole bunch of items? Along with his body and living things? What? If you knew, how come you didn't do anything about it all this time? And how come you decided to save us all of a sudden? I thought you wanted to get revenge on us. I don't really know. Please, you gotta tell me. I need to know. Who in the world are you? He went back to being a ghost? Sissel, look at you. What happened? I can't hold on to that image of myself any longer. You can't remember who you are? That's right. I came all this way tonight, trying to chase down my lost memory. For quite a bit of tonight, I thought I was you, Sissel. Sissel. My name isn't Sissel. I bet you'll remember really soon. Who you are, and who I am, too. What? Yeah, what? The man in front of me is not me. I'm even further away from the truth. Or maybe not. Something is stirring in my mind, a memory about to emerge. Do I know this man? Now that I've shed my image of myself, I feel like I'm one step closer to the truth. Well, for now we're alive. Technically. They're alive. They got us good. It's all over for the submarine. Its engine room is destroyed, there's a hole in the hull, and it's sinking as we speak. What are you doing here? I thought you had a deal with those people. They betrayed me. I was a fool to trust them. They already have what they wanted now. The Temsic fragment. I didn't know they had it all figured out. You mean they figured out the source of your powers? Yeah. That meteorite's radiation has two effects on living creatures. It gives power and time. If you don't mind, we'd like to hear more. These 10 years, I've been watching that junkyard superintendent do his research, and I think I've kinda got some of it figured out. The meteorite's radiation gives spirits special powers, like possessing and manipulating objects, and in my case, swapping objects. Exactly. Apparently there are individual differences in the powers we got, and it seems these powers change as time goes by. They do? Yeah, my powers have changed over these past 10 years. At first, I could only manipulate small living creatures. Now then, how do you suppose we got these powers? It's simple. It is? How then? In a nutshell, we died while exposed to the energy emitted by the meteorite. It's radiation. That's what does it? Dying while being exposed to the radiation? On that day 10 years ago, meteorite. A fragment of that meteorite pierced my heart, and I died. So of course I received special powers. Hey, wait a minute! Is that how I got my powers too? You know, you might be right. Freaking dandy. Though, I guess if we didn't have Missile, but still! He was close to the meteorite. Aren't the Temsic remnants still right there in the park at the bottom of the crater? You're right! So that must mean I must have died in the presence of the meteorite's radiation, too. Excuse me. Another effect the meteorite's radiation has on us is that it gives us time. Again, I think it's this time effect is centered around the theme of death, but it's not all that clear. So the fact that I can return to 4 minutes before a person's death is another effect of that meteorite? One of the characteristics of that meteorite is its ability to replay the moment of death. Replay the moment of death? This is all so strange and confusing. I can't take it all in. It makes about as much sense to me as anything else. Yeah, strange and confusing. That just about sums up the object that pierced my body that day. Thanks to that meteorite fragment, My very existence is a contradiction. What do you mean? That day, when the fragment pierced my heart, I lost my life. However, because it remained inside of me, that fragment continued to constantly regenerate my body. In other words, my body was continuously cycling between the moments that separated my life and death. What? My body's vital functions stopped 10 years ago, but my body's time is perpetually stopped at the moment just before death. Time just stopped, huh? So I just simply existed, not really alive and not really dead. Oof. That pretty much sums up these last 10 years for me, ever since that incident in the park. My body hasn't aged a day, my hair hasn't grown an inch. Come to think of it, that old pigeon guy mentioned something. He said he couldn't cut this guy's body with the scalpel. So I guess as soon as an incision was made, his body would be regenerated. Wow. Before I left this country, I wanted to do one thing. I wanted to get revenge on the people who stole our lives. Our lives? As a part of the deal, I made those guys promise to cooperate. Cooperate? You mean the kidnapping? It all went fine. I manipulated the justice minister and made him issue the execution order, but I thought he might call off the execution at the last second. So that's why you wanted his daughter kidnapped. But they kidnapped the wrong girl. Little did I know, they had their own reasons for cooperating with me. Excuse me. Stayed up too late reading my book last night. Huh? Their objective was to wipe out everybody who had to do with Temsik. Did he paint Mino in the background of his jail cell? I just now noticed that, since that was one of the objects we manipulated in the previous chapters last time. Because he was in the park. He was painting all of his memories from that day. Wow. Detective Jowd was one such person, so they were happy to cooperate. Inspector Cabanela and that junkyard super, they were slated to be wiped out too. And as it turns out, I was one of their targets as well. So they stole my Temsik fragment, and here I am. But they had one more final target. You, Detective. Me? Uh-oh. If you weren't there in the park that day 10 years ago, I never would have thought of doing something as stupid as taking a hostage. Okay, but I was just a little kid playing in the park. Yeah, I know. Huh? 10 years later, and you become a detective looking into Jowd's case. Tonight, I invited you to a quiet spot on the edge of town. It was a trap, you see. I told you who I was. You never saw my face that day 10 years ago, so of course you didn't recognize me. I took possession of you to make you shoot me. Your subconscious resisted me. Such incredible power. It was the first time I wasn't able to control somebody completely. The aim was off and the first shot missed the mark. The junkyard was equipped with security cameras. I knew you'd be wanted for murder. That was my plan, anyway. Well? Those guys showed up. Excuse me. I'm yawning so much. But they had other ideas. They simply wanted you wiped out. But then, something threw a big monkey wrench into their scheme. Me. Whoever me is, I showed up. I was supposed to meet up with them after that, but then something went wrong. What happened? My body disappeared. Aha! The inspector in white was responsible for that one. My precious bargaining chip was in that body. I had to get it back no matter what. That inspector caused me no end of trouble. But why were those people targeting me? I never even heard of the Temsic meteorite. Because you were looking into the Jowd case. They thought you would find out about Temsic sooner or later. Uh-oh. And that's pretty much the whole story. The only thing left to do now is wait for water pressure to crush the submarine. Oh no. There are no cores that link from here to the water's surface. I have an idea. We hook up the phone line and there are no communication cables down this deep. They meant for the submarine to be my coffin. A coffin for the dead. There's no escape. I think I kind of understand now. What you've been feeling these 10 years? You what? This feeling? Cut off from the world, all alone in a submarine? Sinking slowly towards the bottom of an endless sea. This must be how you felt all along. She feels sympathy. Lynn? Camila! Is it true? We're stuck here? What? Oh, If my dad was here, I bet he'd save us. Oh, Camila, I'm so sorry. That's funny. What is it, Sissel? There's something I don't understand. Why would they go to all the trouble of detaching the control room? What? Why didn't they just steal the Temsic fragment and escape if that's what they wanted? Why did they have to jettison your body off into the sea? That's a good question. But I guess it doesn't matter why now. We'll never find it again. We have no idea where it was launched to. Wait a minute! Yes, we do! The watch! This will tell us where Detective Jowd is. That present from the inspector in white. What? That's right! Detective Jowd told me to hold on to it for him. Yo! The oversight? And the bullet is still in this person's body in the command room, right? Then we should be able to tell exactly where it is with this. But even if we find out where it is, how do we get there? We should be able to figure out something between the three of us, with our powers, right, Miss Lynn? Right. Oh, and wait a minute, what about a torpedo? A torpedo? In any case, it's way too early to give up. Looks like Detective Jowd is our last hope. Come on, let's get started. Wow. We are literally making a shot in the dark. Oh my gosh. Well, let's talk to Lynn. So his shell is definitely there in the command room, right? Just without the fragment? It's there, yeah, but I don't know about calling it a shell. Detective Zhao's watch will tell us exactly where it is. Right. He said it was a radio receiver, didn't he? There might still be another torpedo on the submarine. If we use it, we can get to Detective Zhao. That's a brilliant plan, Detective. You think so? So, what are you gonna do? Ride on top of the torpedo? Of course not! You guys are going to go! Darn, I kinda wanted to see that. Did you want to see me drown? This man loves grapes even in his bedroom. Why is this machine shoving grapes at me? Well, this looks like the private cabin of the top officer, doesn't it? This machine is probably for feeding him grapes while he lies in bed. Oh, it sounds heavenly. I've been thinking about this for a while now. But don't you think that country's use of technology is just a little off? Says the guy who made a deal with said country. Yeah, pot calling the kettle black there. Anyway, it looks like the arm of this machine is a bit busted. I can get the phone though! The torpedo rune, huh? There might be another torpedo left there. I'll go check it out. Oh, I get it. You're going to use a missile to ram the control room. Well, I don't know about ram. We don't want to blow Detective Zhao up, but something like that. We'll climb up to the torpedo room too. Up is definitely safer. Okay, I'll see you there then. Thank goodness for sealed doors in a submarine. It looks like the torpedoes can be launched manually with these switches. There are 2 tubes, so there should be 1 more left. I guess the first thing we have to do is load it into the tube. When it comes to missiles, you can count on me! I'll enter the coordinates of the command room into the torpedo. And I just turned on the backup power. We ought to be able to use the switches now. Okay, let's try it. Good luck! Oh, man. I can't talk to Camila. The switch won't budge. Maybe it's broken? But I don't think the entire device is broken, though. It would probably work just fine if only I could move this switch. We'll just have to find a way to move it somehow. But I can't do it with my powers alone. Missile. Oh, I gotta talk to him. Be like, hey, Missile! What will happen to these 2 ladies? I think that's up to us, and our powers. What? This is no time to be standing around unsure of ourselves. Will you lend me your strength, Missile? Me? Of course I will. Count on it. Oh, there you go. Okay, switch the switches. And boop boop. There we go. That torpedo looks serviceable. All set on this end, too. But something's odd. What is? The command room. It looks like it's slowly sinking. Sinking? Yeah, like it's completely run out of power. I wonder what happened. I don't know, but I guess I'll find out. Right. Okay, hop into the missile. I'll launch it for you. Okay, thanks. I've already set the torpedo's course. I'll head toward the command room where It'll head toward the command room where Detective Zhao is. 12 seconds after launching, it'll pass by the command room for an instant. That instant will be your window of opportunity to jump over to the command room. Okay, got it. And then we'll find a way to come back and save you. That'll probably be my last task tonight. Just hold on until we get back. Wow. You have to wonder what happens with the timing when they reset and it goes back. Like, I'm not talking about when we go in and we go into the past. Like, I don't know, it's all this timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly stuff. Like, what happens? Like, what is going to happen to Lynn and Camila while all this is going on? And then once it's reversed and such. Okay, come on, Missile. Missile? I'm sorry. I can't go. What? I just can't. How could I leave? I can't leave Miss Lynn and Miss Camila behind. I can't do it. Missile. I swapped the switches so the missile can be launched. You'll have to do the rest, Sissel. Missile. I can't do it either. I can't ask Missile to come with me after that. I understand exactly how he feels. I want you to go, Missile. What? But Miss Lynn. You staying here won't change our fate. But if you go with Sissel, you might be able to make something happen, and that's our only hope. But what if that something doesn't happen? I'll never be able to see you again. Never, ever again. Even I can understand that. I couldn't stand that. Don't worry, Missile. Miss Camila? I just know that you and Sissy can make something happen. I believe in you. I'll be right here waiting for you. We'll see each other then. Don't worry. Miss Camila! That's a good boy, Missile. The best boy! Oh, like he has feelings. But he's smart. Now, are you ready? Remember, it's 12 seconds after I throw this switch. We're ready. Sissel? Yes? We never found out who you really were. But that doesn't matter now. All I know is I'm truly glad I met you tonight. Thank you for everything. And I'm glad I met you, Detective. But we're going to see each other again, right, Sissy? Right, Missile? That's right. We promise, little lady. Of course we will! I'll never forget you, no matter what happens. Here goes, then. Good luck, friend. This game is so good. We gotta do it, chat. These 12 seconds are lasting an eternity. I strive to think of a way to save Lynn and the little lady the whole time. Then how can a ray of light, of hope, reach this far down into the deep sea? Before I can think of an answer, the 12 seconds are up. Wow. What a shot. What a shot. Detective Jowd? Detective Jowd! I bet that big masked man did this. I'm going to bite him. I bite the robot. You better not. You might break your teeth. Commander has lost power and it's sinking. So I wonder what this masked man is going to do. Let's talk to Detective Jowd. Sorry for the wait, Detective Jowd. Who are you? Are you Sissel? Please excuse my appearance. I can't believe you made it here. How is Camila? And what about Lynn? Well, it's kind of a long story. Told Detective Jowd about everything that happened on the submarine Genoa. So the submarine is badly damaged? Why would he do that to his own submarine? Wish I knew. I know the answer to that one. It's because he's afraid of my powers. Oh, hey! You followed us? I didn't even notice. It's been 10 long years, Detective Jowd. Are you Yomiel? We know his name! He has a name! So you remember me, do you? How could I possibly forget? So that's your real name, huh? Yomiel? That's right. But those people on the Yonoa were calling you Sissel. That's just an alias I was using for my deal with them. I didn't see any need to tell them my real name. Could you do me a favor? Would you let me ask you some questions? I've been trying to figure out my true identity all night. Sure, go ahead. I'm sure there's plenty we can still tell you, right, Detective Jowd? Right. 10 years ago, you were a top systems engineer, weren't you? Systems engineer? What's that? By the way, I'm a top Pomeranian, you know? Top Pom. I mean, I wouldn't argue that. I don't think anybody in this room would argue that. Well, it's kind of hard to explain to a dog, but it's a person who's good at using computers. I don't mean to brag, but I was one of the best in the industry. That's how I got roped into joining that project. Project? What project? It was a project aimed at reorganizing the nation's top secret information. The goal was to build a new system using multidimensional programming theory. I was asked to join the project by an agent of the government. It doesn't sound like something a top Pomeranian would know anything about. To me, it just sounded like another challenging job. However, this project was also the target of a secret plot. I bet you can imagine the kind of crime this nation's top secrets might attract. I never thought of the life of me I'd ever have to deal with spies. It was never made public, but every organization in the country moved on this one. And then, one day, the name of a certain programmer emerged as a subject. Oh. That's why he was brought in. I was the guy who built the core of the system. The police arrested you, and then that incident happened. He escaped from the interrogation room and took little Lynn as a hostage. By the way, Detective Jowd, when was it that I was proven innocent? About 6 months after your death. I'm so sorry, Yomiel. 10 years ago. The meteor. My soul was split from my body, and I lost everything. I was sealed in eternal darkness. I existed in this world. No question about that. But nobody noticed my presence. What good were my powers? They didn't help anybody. Not even the passage of time could heal my pain. In fact, it only made it worse. I wanted to disappear, but I wasn't even allowed to do that. The way Lynn described it, it is exactly right. Sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea, an overwhelming feeling of loneliness and despair, and I wanted all of you to suffer what I was suffering. So that's why you murdered Alma. That's right. I wanted you to know what it was like to lose everything you cared about. I wanted you to feel the same pain I felt. What? It was the twisted wish of a mind poisoned by infinite loneliness. And then, as I was plotting my revenge, I had an idea. I came up with a plan to use these powers of mine to make a deal. There's something I just don't understand about that deal. I'm sure your powers would be very valuable to them, but what would you get out of the deal? A new life. Life? I asked them for 2 conditions. Number 1 was that they help me with my revenge plot. And the second one was a rebirth for me. Rebirth? A new beginning, huh? I didn't care if it was a fake life, an artificial life. I just wanted a physical receptacle for my soul, a name, an identity, an everyday life. I wanted to grow old in a society that would accept me. And finally, I wanted to die, surrounded by a loving family. That's the kind of life I asked them for. A completely man-made life. That's right. I knew I couldn't hope for anything more than that. To make it all come true, I knew it would take a lot of money and a lot of power. That's why I decided to ask a national government to help me. And their response, in the end, was betrayal. They were making their moves much more carefully than I suspected. They sent spies to this country and researched my powers on their own. And they even figured out what Temsik was all about. And you had no idea they were doing all of this. None at all. I was a fool. So then, why did they go to all the trouble of making a deal with you? Why didn't they just steal a hunk of the Temsik meteorite from the park? They couldn't. Huh? After the manipulator incidents, research was conducted in this country too. A report was submitted to the government about the source of the manipulator's power. Because of those two. The Inspector Cabanela and the old pigeon guy, eh? At first, the government didn't believe the report. But then they decided to put the park under surveillance just in case. Surveillance, huh? It just looks like an ordinary peaceful park, but there are armed agents there at all times. Him? The hippie? Don't tell me that odd leaflet guy is one of them. No, not him. He's just a plain old odd person. But wait, he keeps talking about trying to save the park, so... And to save the Temsik fragment, so wouldn't he somehow indirectly be working with them? That park is like a silent battlefield, or on an international scale. So that's why they couldn't steal the Temsik meteorite. And lately, under the pretense of building a housing site, they've been working on a plan to destroy that park in order to secure the Temsik meteorite. Oh! Oh! So that's it, huh? So the kid was working! Like, even if he was just a plain old odd fellow, like, he was somehow working because to save the park for the Rock of the Gods. For the meteorite. Wow. So the upshot of your grand deal was this, huh? Yeah, it's the ending I deserve. But at least there's one thing you must be happy about. What's that? You've managed to seal me away at the bottom of the sea forever. Well, shall we get started? Started with what? Bringing Detective Jowd back to life, of course. What? What good will that do now? But we promised! We promised Miss Lynn and Miss Camila we'd save them. And we can't do that without you, Detective Jowd. I've been guided by fate tonight to this place. I won't give up now. Alright, fine. Let's see where it leads us. Here we go then. Back to 4 minutes before your death. Let's go! Ooh. Yeah, something killed him. So, where are we headed? We are not headed anywhere, Detective. What? There was only enough fuel on board to launch us away, Detective. We will run out soon, and that will be our destination, Detective. What are you talking about? That would mean that you're trapped in here, too. Oh. Well. By the way, I am not human, Detective. True. I am a remote-controlled robot, Detective. What? Your country's use of technology is just plain off. We get that a lot, Detective. Why would you go to all the trouble to do this? That's nothing but a shell there. It's hardly a threat anymore. Commander Sith likes to provide against any possibility, no matter how small, Detective. Possibility? What are you talking about? There's no need for you to know, Detective. No! Not the gun! Now it is time to say goodbye, Detective. In the end, your fate remains the same, it seems, Detective. Grr. Camila, forgive me. No! It isn't over yet. It isn't? Remember what that big masked man said? Any possibility, no matter how small. Possibility. In other words, there must be a chance here somewhere. The possibility of turning this situation around. Huh? What is it, Detective? Look at Yomiel's shell. There's no aura emanating from his body. Of course there isn't. The Temsik fragment is gone. Could this change in his shell give us some kind of lead? Well, I can't go anywhere else. I figured it out. I know what this possibility, no matter how small, is that they're afraid of. What is it? My time was perpetually stopped, thanks to the power of Temsik. His body cycled between the moments that separated his life and death. Right, but not anymore. The Temsik fragment has been taken away. Exactly. So what does this mean? He's dead! He's dead! I get it! Your body won't come back to life anymore! The final moment the Temsik fragment was removed, my shell became a regular corpse. So let's see. That means we can go back? Back to 4 minutes before your death? But wait a minute. Exactly when is that death? That's simple. We'll find out. When we get there, let's move! There's so much happening. So much time stuff happening. And we have to run Edge too. Okay. I'm going to run the ads right now because I don't know what's going to be on the other side of this. And again, like, I don't want to have cliffhangers. Well, I mean, I do, but I don't. I don't want to, like, stop in the midst of everything that's happening. Because if we're going to rewind time, it's going to go straight back to where his death was. So, I'm going to pause it here right now. You guys aren't going to miss anything. I always try to do that when we run the ads and everything. I appreciate y'all's patience. I'm going to go make a small cup of matcha latte because I've been getting the yawns and I don't want that in the midst of all this going on, especially if anybody asks for voice acting. But I appreciate y'all's patience. I will see you guys on the other side and we are going to run those ads and then we will continue. It's going to be exciting. Alright, be right back. Perfect timing. Thank you guys for your patience. I hope you guys have been enjoying this, because I've been having my mind blown with just all this crazy stuff. But it's been so good! Like, the twists and turns have been so good. And then, like, I don't know, like, turning around to cooperate with the guy that's been kind of, like, the antagonist this entire time, but wasn't, like, he kind of was, but he wasn't the big bad. Oh man, it's so good. This will definitely be like, even though it's at the very end of the year, this will definitely be like one of my favorite first plays of 2025, so. What are we gonna find on the other side of the time? Let's go find out. Yeah, I do appreciate everybody hanging out today. Oh. I fell back through the cracks of time for what seemed like forever, and then I saw it. The final death at the end of this long night. Because we are going back 10 years. Who exactly am I? I've already seen all of the clues. All I have to do now is remember. The final journey to the truth starts now. Ugh. This game has given me chills more ways than one. So many times. It's so good! Okay, let's save. Let's go. The final chapter. Oh my gosh. We made it. When was Yomiel's death? It was 10 years ago when the Tempsik meteorite fell. We traveled back through time, and now we're here at the scene of that death. The start of it all is about to replay itself. Minnow! Mino! Whatever. And Babby Lynn! Oh my gosh, look at it! Look at hers! It's ready! Favorite game ever? Enjoy the ending? Thank you so much, Aladici. Welcome in. No! Give it up. Do you really think you can outrun me? No, Lynn! Babby Lynn! Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. Kitty! Huh? Oh, a kitten. Shoo, you might get hurt. And of all things to happen that day. Woo! Ooh. Are you okay? You're all right now? You're all right now. Are you hurt? Little Babby Lynn! Her wool coat is so cute, too. Oh my gosh. You saved me, mister? I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective. So that's the Temsik meteorite, huh? It's beautiful, looking at it from this angle. Changed all of our fates completely. We can't stop Temsik from falling from the sky, but we might be able to protect you from the fragment and save your life. I don't know. What's the matter, Detective Jowd? To be perfectly honest, I'm scared. If that meteorite fragment doesn't get him, I'm pretty sure I would have shot him. We might not be able to change your fate of dying. I can accept that. What I did is inexcusable. No matter how the future might change, that fact will never go away. If my fate is to die here, then I accept that. This will be our last battle against fate. Beyond that will be a new future. Okay, let's get started! I love Missile. Missile is best boy. Yeah, this is definitely like a top playthrough for me for 2025. I get why people love it. Now, how are we gonna save you? If Lynn would just wander off somewhere, that would solve everything. When her sweet potato is almost ready? Ha! She's not gonna budge from that spot. And she's listening to headphones! So she has no idea what's going on, like them talking about the headphones in one of the earlier chapters. But you know, it makes me wonder. A little girl all alone in the park listening to music and roasting a sweet potato. What kind of childhood did this girl have? Let's not go there. Doesn't everybody have at least one day in their life like that? Give her a break. Anyway, if Lynn won't budge from that spot, then we'll just have to have the fragment move instead. Oh. What? I can't move! It's ready! I've always wanted to think of trying, Asian roasted sweet potatoes, because they look very different from, like, the sweet potatoes we have over here. Or, like, the yams. Because, like, their sweet potatoes almost look more like russet potatoes, and I'm pretty sure the flesh tastes different, too. Because, I don't know, I've never been, like, a big fan of sweet potatoes, or yams, or anything like that, just because, like, they're either, like, always have to be done sweet, or just like the taste doesn't really do it for me. But I'd be really curious about like an Asian style sweet potato, especially if it was roasted. You can get away with like roasting almost everything and it would taste really good, vegetable wise. Okay, we have a path. Sweet potato? What in the world is this thing? Oh boy, you even forgot what a sweet potato is? It's a roasted root vegetable. It's good. There's nothing like them on a cold winter's day. They're sweet and they smell delicious. These guys sure are making me want to try one. Okay. No, don't turn up her headphones! What? Missile, can you do anything? Nozzle. Well, I guess technically he can't do anything. Sorry! What are you doing? You're going to hurt poor Miss Lynn's ears. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. You really startled her. You even made her drop her sweet potato. I know how much this girl loves her food, too. Anyway, at least her fate has changed, albeit ever so slightly. She has hearing problems now? Okay. We can move now, though. Oh! Okay, we can get on the sweet potato. Missile. I need you to move. Spray the nozzle. Oh, wait. Ah, no! Dang it! That's some pretty spirited water there. That's what's known as a fountain. With that much force, I bet it could lift me right up into the air. Lift you into the air, huh? He's right. It just might be able to lift something if it was small enough. Like that thing that just went floating by, for example. No! I can't do it! Oh. I thought they were gonna say something. No! Go back to the fate change. Man! Alright, hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on, missile. Missile, get over there. Get over there. You go there. Oh! There went the potato. Wait. Ah, quick! I probably had to be on the potato, didn't I? No! Oh, look at that sweet potato. That big, scary sweet potato. So we've been over this. You literally touched this thing tonight. You literally moved Mino tonight. You sweet summer pup. That's not a sweet potato missile, that's Mino. Oh, right, of course. But look at them, the potato and Mino. Right now, they both have the same shape. So you're saying you could swap them, huh? Good idea, Missile. Okay, here I go, and I'm going to need your help. My help? Ah, I can't reach. But I bet we have to use this in order to propel it, but Sissel has to be on, or gotta go back. Hang on! We'll do whatever it is they're leading me to do. Okay, Sissel. There. Sissel. Okay. Rock the basket. Get on the thing. Spray. Hop to the potato. Get on the potato. Sissel. Come over here. Sissel. Spray higher. Yup. Missile. On the potato. Missile! Swap! That was quite a sight to see. It looks like this park just got a new feature. But neither one of them even glanced this way. Guess that's not surprising, seeing as even a meteorite didn't distract them. Hey, it was a desperate situation, kill or be killed. And Yomiel is killed right after this by the meteorite. Well, now that the park has a new feature, we can use it to our... Can we use it to our advantage in any way? Final chapter. Fail by removing a large signal. What? What? It's no use. I can't get any water to come out. Well, we can see why not. Yeah, the overwhelming presence of Mino there. If only we could use it to our advantage somehow. The lamp! Ah, no! It's just out of reach! The lamp! No! Well, now what? Did we just fail? Don't answer that. If anyone knows the answer, don't answer that. Well, there's the potato. I definitely can't get the potato over there. Ah! Now what? Again, do we just fail? It's about about time for that meteorite to come down. Uh-oh, we have to change the fragment's path somehow. It looks like both paths and fates could be difficult things to change. There has to be a way. If we work together, you and me, I thought we'd be able to do something. Thought? That's funny. I wonder why he's using the past tense. Okay, hang on. Hang on! And this will go over there. Oh. Even if you did wake her up, what good would that do at the moment? You're the one who needs to wake up, Sissel. This little doggy says some pretty smart things sometimes. I didn't mean to do her earphones. Rock the basket. Get on the fountain. Spray the potato. Get on the potato. This'll go there. This'll go down there. This'll get on the potato. Oh! Hold on. Wait, though. Is there not a way that I can... Okay, y'all can answer this one, if you know. It's like, is there not a way I can just, like, go to an object instead of swapping them? Or is it literally just you can only swap them? So that seems kind of unfair. Because if we drop Mino on the fountain, that's not going to work. I think I see it now. Like, we need to put, instead of Mino on the fountain, we need to put Mino on the lantern. Because then that'll be in the path of the meteorite shard. Oh, wait, here we go. And boop. There we go. Oh. Oh, look, the lamppost is bending. But it hasn't broken yet. It really is a wonder it hasn't snapped, right? It just might hold out for a little while longer. If I recall, the Temsic fragment smashed through the glass lantern on its way down. But if Mino sits firmly in its way, then fate should change. Let's go! We're changing fate! What are we doing now, though? Uh-oh. No! Sissel can't move! He's kind of stuck there. I guess we just have to watch the meteor come down? Now time for that meteorite to come down. Don't worry, Missile. I think we're ready for it. Look what's right in the fragment's path. Oh, okay, that giant sweet potato. If anything can get in the way, that ugly monster can. Ouch. Anyway, now the fragment's path ought to change. Here it comes! There, how's that? Look, the fragment's course. It changed a little. Now Yomiel's fate should really change. Wait a minute. Take another look at the fragment's trajectory. Now that it's changed, what's in its path? In its path? No! Detective Jowd! Ow! Well, he's not dead, but that's a heck of a shot. The Temsik fragment shot through his leg. What? But the cruel twists of fate weren't over yet. Come on, put it down. Huh? Jowd, put the gun down! Now! If you don't, you're going to shoot him! I don't know if it's his detective training or what, but even though he's shaking from the pain, the gun doesn't waver. Put the gun down! No! I knew it. This is my true fate. In the end, I stole his life away with my own hands. Oh! I won't let that happen! He's repeating the thing that we saved Cabanela from! He hopped in the bullet! Oh my gosh! You smart little doggy! Issel, the bullet is stopped in midair. I'm here, inside the bullet! Now let's swap it with something. What? With what? Detective Jowd, the meteorite fragment is what made you pull the trigger. We won't let you become a murderer. We have to prove that murder isn't the detective's true fate. And to do that, we have to stop this bullet. There must be something with the same shape as the bullet around here. The sweet potato! The sweet potato! Uh-oh. This might hurt. Oh no. We stopped the bullet. But we still couldn't save him. That's not true. My fate of getting pierced through the back might not have changed, but I'm still alive. What? I'm not dead. I'm just unconscious. Okay, so your fate of death has changed, but still. This fate is just too painful to watch in every sense. I don't think so. As long as I'm alive, that's good enough for me. But we were overlooking one thing. The wheel of fate was still slowly turning. No! Lynn! Look out! Wake up! You gotta get out of there! Dang it! My leg won't work! It's all over! We're out of time! Miss Lynn! It's not over yet. But there isn't anything else to swap with. Why don't we just let it play out and then try to find another way next time? Even if she dies, all you have to do is possess her corpse, and then you can redo her last 4 minutes as many times as it takes. No, I won't do that. Why not? Sure, the fact of her death would be erased, but her memory of it would remain like a scar on her psyche. I won't let that happen, not if I can help it. But what can we do now? Even if we work together? I think there might be something that can be done. What is it? What can Sissel and I do? Don't forget, I'm here too. With 3 kinds of powers among us, we ought to be able to fight this battle. This battle against the fate of death. Yomiel! Sissel, your power is manipulating objects. Use your power to manipulate this. Huh? I don't get it. Just trust me. Let's go. Alright, I'll try to move there. Now, gather your strength and make it spray as if your life depended on it. I'm dead though. In that case, make it spray as if your death depended on it. Give it your all! And remember, you'll only have a split second. Now! Got it! Now it's your turn, Missile. What? Me? But what can I do? I think you know the answer to that. Okay, got it. You can swap them! That hunk of concrete will go back to its original position. But even if I swap them, it's still right above Miss Lynn. Don't worry. Okay, I'll do it. I'll swap them. This is so cool. Working together. No! It's no use. We can't stop that horrible Nino. What can we do now? I don't see how gaining a second or two helped. Oh, it helped all right. Those few seconds were exactly what I wanted. Last up, it's my turn. Your turn? Him! You know what my power is, right? Manipulating the living! I can manipulate living creatures. Wait a minute, you mean... That's right. I'm going to save that little girl. Save her by manipulating my own unconscious body! What a gamer! Let's go! No! Oh. I don't think it landed on his spine. He got... Oh my gosh. Ah, you're awake. Hey, mister, is your knee okay? Huh? Oh, it'll be fine. It's just a scrape. I'm lucky it wasn't a fatal hit, but the main thing is that you're not hurt. You saved me, mister. I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective. Do you think you could go call the police for me? I think you could do it quicker than I could. But... What's that? This is a detective's badge. We give them to children who've been very brave. A detective's badge? Thanks! Okay, you know what to do, little detective. Are you alive? Yeah. Sadly, he's alive though! Hang on. Help is coming. What made you do such a reckless thing? To be perfectly honest, I don't really know. When I came to, my body was already moving all by itself. It was as if somebody else was controlling me. Because this isn't the future him. This is the past him talking. So he has no idea what's going on. I mean, and neither does the past Jowd either. I see. But, you know, I'm glad it happened. Everybody's alive! No, the kitten! Hey, mister? I found this kitten. It was over there. Come to think of it, I just saw it a few minutes ago. It's probably a stray. It's kind of limp. Is it okay? I don't know. I think it's unconscious. That's funny. It doesn't look like it's injured or anything. Poor little kitty. How about if I take it to my house and look after it? Would you like to come home with me, little kitten? Well, it looks like his fate just changed in a big way. Whose fate? That kitten's, of course. Sissels? Sissel. The name Sissel echoes in my head. That's my real name. These long, lonely 10 years, you were my one and only friend. How about it? Do you remember now? I was the cat! The cat that jumped out at the beginning! Old friend. We were the cats! Oh my gosh! All the times we saw that cat, it was us. Because the cat hopped out of the carrier, knocked his body off the ground in the junkyard, and it left. And then the cat was hanging around the body after we changed Lynn's fate. Oh my gosh! It was right there. They were saying we had all the clues. Now I just had to remember. We couldn't read. We couldn't read because we were a cat. And every time we asked what something was, because we had no idea what it was because we were a cat. Oh my gosh, this game is brilliant! Hang on, well, before I go further, I think I finally remember. 10 years ago, I was a little kitten that wandered into this park. I was weak and all alone in the world. A kitten that was right next to Jowd. When you replay the game knowing the twist, you see so many clues that you missed. Oh my gosh! Somebody, please look at me. Huh? Oh, a kitten? Shoo, you might get hurt. Our original fate. Somebody, please reach a hand out to me. I had just only died at the time. I'd lost everything. My life, my memory. My body wouldn't move anymore, but I still managed to reach out a hand to him. The next thing I knew, my soul had transferred to the black kitten. With no recollection of who I was, I lived as a cat with you for a while. Oh! After a while, the man regained his memory. I went back to being just a cat. And then the man got his body back, which was in the morgue! And he was being studied by the professor, by the medical examiner, the Pigeon Man. I took my body back from the morgue. There was somebody I just had to go see, just one more time. I took control of my body and hurried to her house. But I was just a little too late. I just missed her as she left this world. She left me a note that said, "I'm coming to you, Yomiel." Oh. The man named me Sissel. It was the name of something important he had lost, along with his life. His fiancée. He told me about it once, but I didn't understand what it was. Those 10 years were very happy for me, but they weren't happy for the man, and there was nothing I could do for him. Except be his companion. For 10 years I wandered through the darkness with no particular place to go. As time passed, my powers gradually changed. At first I could only manipulate small creatures and objects, but then after a while I could manipulate people. That's when the darkness inside me deepened, and I started to get a little twisted. If you're wandering around in the darkness, that would happen. I wanted light. Distorted, artificial light. He wanted hope. Back to the night that this all started, 12 hours ago. When I got my revenge on Lynn, I would see that light, or at least that's what I tried to believe. I left my old self buried in that junkyard and walked away. The black cat. I was possessing Sissel then. It wouldn't look very much like a murder if the corpse got up and walked away after all. True. So you borrowed the body of your old friend. Sissel was inside that bag I was carrying tonight. I had no intention of leaving my friend behind in this country when I left. But then, when I went to possess his body, I realized something horrible. What was that? Sissel, there inside the bag, was dead. The first shot! The first shot! What? I wasn't able to control her completely. The first bullet didn't hit anything, or so I thought. But it did hit something, didn't it? It hit Sissel inside that bag. Yes, that's when I lost my life. Right there in the presence of Temsic radiation. And that's when I got my powers of the dead, my ghost tricks. I think I understand it now. Why I was the only one who couldn't get his memory back. It was because I thought that corpse was me. It was the only corpse I could see at that time after all. Oh my gosh, y'all. The beginning monologue of the game. They even said, after all, I'm dead. This guy right here. You don't see any other dead bodies around here, do you? Oh my gosh, this game is brilliant. This game is too smart. As it turns out, it wasn't the only dead body. My true death was hiding just behind that corpse. Now that I think about it, do you remember what you said? That you knew all along about me saving Linda Knight? If you knew, why didn't you try to stop me? It's simple. Because I couldn't, even if I wanted to. Huh? Why not? Remember the thing about individual differences in the powers we get? I can control all kinds of things, from the living to the dead. But even so, there are some things that you can do that I can't. You mean I can't even rewind time, let alone change the fate of a death? Oh! If I could do those things, I would have saved your life. Oh. Oh. Not only that, but I never would have just let my fiancé stay dead like that. True. But you're here 10 years in the past now. That's thanks to your powers. I just tagged along with you. In any case, now the starting point of this entire tragedy has changed dramatically, altering fate. The fate of your death, the kitten Sissel's fate, and I can just bet you the fate of the woman you love has changed too. Yes, I believe you're right. So, this was the last fate to be averted, huh? Oh. So, Yomiel, it looks like your plan for revenge ended in failure. Yes, and I'm glad, too. I think I kind of understand now what you've been feeling these 10 years. Oh, she understood. She shed tears for me. She had empathy. Showing empathy to an antagonist or a villain can end badly or can end in a good way. That's when my revenge was over. Showing the humanity side of everything. She saved me from that darkness. She didn't have to feel bad for him. She could have been sad about her own situation, about them being stuck down there, about her dying in front of the man that orchestrated her entire fate this night, that got her killed more than once. Even if she was revived, she remembered those. But she still had empathy. She still had kindness towards him. Always remember that, chat. As hard as it is, and I understand we're all going to screw up, we're all going to have times where we can't think of anything else but ourselves when it's such just, deep feelings and everything, but just try to always be kind, no matter what. Realize that there are other people around you with other lives, worries, troubles, joys, and hardships as well. You never know what that's going to do, what kind of impact that's going to have. Alright, get off the soapbox. Well, I guess it's time we got back. A new 10 years later was just born. Right. We should get back to our new present. I can't wait to see Miss Lynn and Miss Camila again. So these past 10 years will now all vanish. Well, not completely. The memories of all of us here will remain. Oh! Including the memory of what I did, my crime. That's the way this game of the dead works, huh? And no matter what the reason, there's no denying the fact that I took Lynn hostage and tried to point a gun at her. I have no intention of running away from that either. The most inexcusable crime in my new life. Hey, Sissel? Yes? When we go back, our fates will no longer be interconnected. It will be like we never met. So before that happens, I just wanted to say one thing. Tonight, I stole away your life with my own hands. I'm truly sorry. That's already a thing of the lost past. Our fates have changed now, right, Yomiel? Thank you, Sissel. I'm so very glad I met you. Me too, Yomiel. Sissel, are we ever going to see each other again? I couldn't stand it if we weren't. Don't worry, Missel. I bet we'll see each other again someday. 10 years from now, our paths are sure to cross. We'll just have to wait until then. Sissel, I'll never forget you. I'll never forget you either, valiant little doggy. Oh. Well, it looks like you come to live with me now. So let's be getting home, little black cat. Home, huh? That sounds good, Detective Jowd. We all witnessed the birth of a new beginning, and now we're each going back to our own new present. We said goodbye to the parts of our stories that would be lost, believing that someday our paths would all cross again. Yay! Wait! Before you go back to a new present, I wanted to thank you. Ray? I was joking about him being around whenever they would say Ray of Hope, but before I cease to exist. Oh, it's you! Yes, it is I, Ray, in case you have forgotten again. Thanks to you, everything has turned out as I had hoped. I am really grateful to you, Sissel. Thank you. But don't forget, I was only on a journey to find my own lost memory. Yes, I know that. I know all about you. Can I ask you a question, Ray? I want to know, who exactly are you? Fair enough. I will tell you. Let me tell you about another version of tonight's events. You changed the fates of many people tonight, the first of which was hers, Lynn. Had to be reminded of that, huh? If you had not been there for her tonight, her fate would have been to die in that lonely spot on the outskirts of town. If that had occurred, what do you suppose would have happened? Let me tell you a story. The story of a little creature. After they stole her life that night, they broke into her apartment. Oh. They stole the wooden box from the ceiling hiding place and left. And in the process, two little dead bodies were left behind. They'd have to do away with both of them. Because even Camila with her headphones on would be a witness. However, the little fellow's spirit lived on. He desperately reached out his paw toward his mistress, and that's when a miracle occurred. What? Look at that! The powers of the dead! But how? 'Cause Yomiel's body! He didn't really understand it himself. Not yet, anyway. With all you know now, I bet you understand it, do you not? Hey, wait a minute! Yup. That's right. He died inside the aura of that strange energy. But unfortunately, with his meager powers, he was unable to save his little mistress. There just wasn't anything he could do with only the power to swap objects. He needed the power to manipulate objects in order to save the little lady. The little fellow chased after the men, but there still wasn't anything he could do. In the end, he was left behind with the man in red in the deep, deep sea. And then he went back. He went back to the world of 10 years before, to the moment of the man in red's death. What? He decided to wait it out. He decided to wait until that night came again. And that's the other version of the story of this night. A story that has taken these 10 years to be retold. So that was you, huh? Best boy. Oh my gosh, it was Missile. It was Missile this whole time. Just a little old man. Just a little old man waiting for us. Boy. He waited all that time to save them. He waited so long. That's right. I'm Missile. 10 years is a very long time in dog years. You couldn't change the fates of these people on your own, so you decided to wait these 10 years out. For me. Exactly. And then at last, that fateful night rolled around again. By this time, I had grown old and my powers were weak, so I decided I needed to find somebody to help me this time around. Somebody who possessed different powers than me. But wait a second, you were able to manipulate that desk lamp. Over the course of the long years, my powers changed. My ability to swap objects weakened, but I became able to manipulate small objects. But in that case, why didn't you cooperate with yourself? Because I couldn't. Huh? From watching The Man in Red, I found out there were individual differences in our powers. I'm not running ads in the middle of this. I couldn't do any of the things he could do, like travel through the telephone lines, for example. What? It may not seem like much, but it's a very important power. Especially if you're trying to chase somebody. But there's something I don't understand. You knew from the very beginning that I had that power. How did you know so much about me? Why wouldn't I? After all, we had met before on that night the first time around. We what? We met before? From listening to the conversation of the two intruders to the apartment, I learned that Miss Lynn had lost her life at that junkyard on the edge of town. I followed the Ghost World paths to the junkyard and came upon an incredible scene. Imagine, if you will, there in the darkness, a twisting and swiveling desk lamp. It made my fur stand on end, I can tell you. That was me? Oh. So I was shot on that night the first time around as well. You had lost your memory that time too. You had just died and you felt confused. You declined to cooperate with me. I did what? I just want to find my own lost memory. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. That's what you said. And then you disappeared. Away over the telephone line. I'm really sorry I didn't help you. That's why I decided that, this time, I would use that desire of yours to our mutual advantage. Mutual advantage? The only thing you were interested in finding was your own lost memory. If I could guide you along the right path to doing that, we would both benefit. And namely, the right path would be the path to the man in red, to Yomiel. What? I gave you the information you needed to know to set you in the right direction, and then I gave you a time limit. A time limit? That's right. As you know, I said you only had until tomorrow morning. If I hadn't done that, you wouldn't have found out the truth tonight. And the man in red would have been sealed away at the bottom of the sea forever. If that had happened, it would have been all over. Then, you mean that thing about ceasing to exist? Oh, that? Completely made up. A little naughty of me, I know. But I just wanted you to use your time wisely. Oh boy. I hate to admit it, but this little doggy really outsmarted me in every way. I literally feel like I'm the cat right now and the devs are the dog. The devs are Missile. Because they're so freaking smart. Let's just call it the wisdom that comes with age. Ah! Missile! Dogs equals the gods. And now it's time to say farewell. These past 10 years will cease to exist, and with them, so will I. Missile, I believed in you. I always knew you could do it. And so you did. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Missile. So you waited and waited these 10 long years. All for the sake of your two ladies, Lynn and Camila, eh? Of course! Because that's what doggies do! Yeah! Yes! I love that they cut it with the main theme right there. So appropriate! Oh! What a boy! I don't care how old he is, he's still a boy. Little old man Missile. Now then, farewell, Sissel. No. And so the story of a single night came to an end. Nobody but us knew what had really happened then. I made my way back to a new present. We may get into pre-roll territory, but we're trying to snooze through this. I don't know how much of an epilogue there will be. Huh? How come it's dark? I'll just turn on the lights here. Oh, Lynn. Hey, it worked properly. The kitten! It's us! Were you surprised? You bet I was. You nearly scared me to death. Yippee! It worked! It's not even my birthday today. It was my mom's birthday the day before yesterday. I made this surprise for her, but it came out so well I wanted to use it again. Toad! That's alright, Lynn. After all, we're celebrating the birth of your new position as detective, right? Really? Thank you, Detective Jowd. Dad, you're home! Hi, Camila. Let me introduce you. This is Lynn. She was just assigned to the detective division today. Hi, Camila. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Lynn. Congratulations on becoming a detective. Huh? Is something wrong? You have one of those badges too. Oh, this? Yeah. I have one just like it. My dad just gave it to me the other day. But yours looks a lot older than mine. The little badge he gave her years ago. How long are you going to keep wearing that toy badge, Lynn? What's wrong with it? To me, this is the symbol of a real detective. It's been 10 years since then, hasn't it? Who would have guessed you'd actually become a detective one day? When you gave me this badge, I just knew. I knew it was my destiny somehow. Destiny, huh? And now that I'm a detective, I'll find out where that destiny will lead me. That you will. That you will. Kitten! Oh, hello. Don't tell me you're that same little kitten. That's right, the very one. You know what? This is a very, very special cat. He's 10 years old, but he's still a kitten. Still a kitten? Yep, he never got any bigger or anything. He got hit by a Temsic fragment. Oh my gosh! Wow, what a mysterious little fellow. I know, right? His name is Sissel. Sissel. Seems to me I've heard that name somewhere before. I think Sissel likes you, Lynn. Her mom! Alright everyone, let's start the celebration. Okay, Mom. Yay! I bet you're just like me. Your destiny led you here somehow, too. And so we meet again, Sissel. From just that single night as a human, I got a glimpse into their world, and I learned something. Their fates, their lives, they were all interconnected. Somewhere, somehow, in some way. And now, this is my new fate. I knew it! I knew it! He had a fragment in him! I guess I really am a cat. It suits me just fine to curl up and watch their strange and beautiful patterns of their lives as they unfold. And it looks like I'll have plenty to watch here for quite a while. Look at him go at that chicken. Let's go! Bravo! Oh, we did it though! Yo, no! They called it! Yeah! Happy birthday to our lovely Lynn. Like I said, it isn't my birthday. Nissel! I love how the cat is just loafing up there. Hey, Nissel, I thought I asked you to guard the fort at home. Birthdays are for celebrating together with friends and loved ones. Nothing like it, baby. Nissel! Dang, he is honkering down on that spaghetti. Oh my gosh. Look at them! This is such a good game! Oh my gosh! I don't know if there's any more post-credit scenes. Oh, yo, look! He mastered the dance. Or the steppies. There, how do you like that? Not bad, huh? But definitely not good. Maybe now I can be a great detective, just like Inspector Cabanela. What kind of example is the inspector providing for his men? I don't know, Phoenix. You can ask him. It was so good! Every time I revisit it, I'm more and more sure it's your fave game ever. It's a great game, oh my word. So much charm. Here's your food, gentlemen. Memory, what are you doing here? I heard you were going to be picking new members for the Special Investigation Unit today. So you took on a part-time job here again just so you could eavesdrop? Oh, you have no idea the lengths I'd go to reach my goals. Memory and her bugs. I'm surprised they wouldn't notice that. Oh my gosh. This is such a good game. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of chicken. Again, I'm not singing. Curried chicken paradise. Is this really necessary, this new curried chicken menu item? Oh, but our very best customer requested it. Now good luck with the taste testing. Curried chicken. Oh boy, I don't think I could eat another bite. Just who exactly is this very best customer anyway? Sausage man. They're wrapping up everybody's stories, aren't they? That's fantastic. Oh. Are you sure we really need all these explosives? Not to worry, Beauty, my dear. I followed the instructions exactly. 20 kilograms of gunpowder, just like it said. Kilo? Wait a minute, 20 kilograms? I thought it was 20 grams. Oh. Well, he's gonna be able to buy a lot more chicken. Maybe. Oh, but that was so good. Again, I'm really hoping that we can, like, get through the post-credit scenes before the ads have to go off, but it was so good! So this is where you work, huh, Papa? That's right, sweetheart. Darling husband, don't you have any ideas at all you could give me? You must have heard some juicy stories. The indiscretions of a minister, perhaps? Now, must you talk that way in front of our darling angel? Here's to the stodgy mind of my darling husband. Yeah, I'm so glad that this was an incentive that we made from September. This was such a good one. I remember you guys suggesting it, and I understand why now, because holy moly. It's so good. If y'all know of any other, like, really good visual novels, feel free to let me know. This deal is going quite well. Oh, I must say, these grapes are quite good, my man. The Yono is about to scrape the bottom of the sea, sir. Be forewarned, sir. Oh. Don't lose your head, man. Keep it together, man. Are you trying to give me a case of the vapors? I believe I nearly just died of fright just now. Alright, I'm out of snoozes. Can we make it? This was such a good game. I know I keep repeating that, but it's so true. Yo, the rock guy! And he's jamming with the pigeons! Love, peace, and pigeons. Long live rock and roll! Pigeon Man! Still studying the meteorite, huh? Yo? You gonna go jam out with the pigeons? Yes! Yeah! Head-banging pigeons! Oh, and the hippie. Stop the park from charging admission. Protect the rights of those who live here. Oh, man. I I love a good story. Good story, great characters, amazing soundtrack, really fun play mechanics. Like, and these two, the panic dance. Today's the day, you know, he's finally getting out. You know, everybody's starting to get real tired of seeing you doing that. Now let me show you a new dance that's been passed down in our family for generations. We do this when we have a stomachache. We call it Dance Away the Pain. I'm real interested in that one. Think you could show it to me, say, next week? You got it! So good. The game changed me when you played it 15 years ago. Oh man, it was so good, Aloe. Yo-Yo! Now he's painting in jail. Prison. 10 long years, Youmio. Your time's up today. The young lady who always comes to visit you is waiting outside. She waited for him! Thank you, Sissel. Yay! Oh, he painted the cat! He painted us! Oh, look at that picture! Yes! Cute! What a good photo! Okay. So now we get the real credits, but that was so good! And this is such a cute scene. Oh my gosh, but that was such a fantastic game! And as I have to start playing, I'm sorry, but oh, it was so good! It was so good! Like, again, like, I've already told you guys, characters, soundtrack, story, amazing. One of my favorites for 2025. Absolutely. I don't know if there were any more post-credit scenes. But, oh, this is so good. I know that this was different from, say, like, the DS version, because I did a little bit of research. But it was better to play the Steam version than it was the DS version, because it was so much easier to understand and set up and everything. But supposedly on the DS version, they had one where, like, the bottom screen, when you would, like, ghost into stuff or interact with stuff, it would show you what you were in the bottom. Yo, donut! And even when you were swapping as a missile, supposedly it showed like what objects you were swapping, so you could see like, hey, this is how they're like shaped together or something. Missile's best boy though. Missile's absolutely best boy. Best boy. The whole package. Such a special, unique jam. Yeah. Oh man. I think there is actually a music player with this version too. I mean, I could always get them like play it on YouTube or a collection or something, but this was so good. Like, I wasn't expecting us to be the cat. I wasn't expecting Ray to be Missile. Like, they just kept everything going, even up until after we saved the final life. We saved Youmio, Ghost Advisor Shu Takumi. Missile! Fate averted. Clear ghost trick. Nice. The cat and dog save their masters. It's true. It is true. We got a new background! Of course they couldn't give that to us. They couldn't give us that background until we learned the real Fate, because otherwise that would be like complete spoilers. Absolutely complete spoilers. Reincarnation. Oh. Okay, let me look at the extras real quick. Okay, there's challenges? Oh, these must be like the trophies. 25 out of 30 achieved. So these are all the chapters, now that we've done them. I don't understand why the frames are different, unless I did something. Fate Averted, Curious Soul, Ghosts. I like how they have the number 4 in here, because if I remember correctly, in Japan, the number 4 is kind of similar to, not exactly, but how we view the number 13 in the US as being unlucky, because H-ni Son Shi? H-ni Son Yon. I think now they call it Yon, but it used to be Shi, S-H-I, for Japanese number 4. And even now, I still think the number 4 is considered unlucky, but because it's Shi, which sounds like one of the participles in Shinigami, the Grim Reaper. So I find it funny that they include the number 4 in this. But what was this one? 93%, we don't know. Fate without any deaths. Lead the way outside without falling. Failing. Avert fate without any deaths. Take aim and nail it on the second try. That was pretty good. Extraordinary failure. Fail by keeping the ball away from Nino. Red light, green light. Avert fate without any deaths after the final fate change. Fail by removing the life symbol. Complete all 5x5 ghost puzzles. Clear all challenges. Okay, so there are a couple of things that can still be done for like trophies and things like that. But these were fun. These were neat to like, you know, like pull some stuff off even if unintentionally first try. But oh man. I like that they give you hints as to what you should do as well. That's spiffy. Yeah, and now we can listen to the music too, and like where it took place. So that's cool. And yeah, totally shouldn't have looked any of this up, otherwise that's like huge spoilers. Huge spoilers. Oh. There's one more we're missing. Memories. Oh yeah, all the memories of all the people. So many characters, and they covered them all. They covered all of them in the prologue, or the epilogue, excuse me. And you got other little factoids along the way. Wow. Oh, and you still get more little factoids. Wow. Okay, that's actually kind of cool that they give you like more and more details about everybody as you go on with the game. So it's like you get information, but you gain more of it as you go. Oh! That's cool looking. Oh, yeah. And again, I like how they have it with him with Yomiya. Because if they did it as anything else, it would completely give it away. You know, that you were the cat. You got your images. Oh! Baby Camila and Mama. Yeah. Oh, and all the style iterations they went through with Yomiya. And Lynn. Okay. Oh, she went through a lot of style changes. Oh my gosh. Which I guess being one of the main characters would make sense. The commander, of course. And his henchmen. Hang on, I want to see these. Camila! Cute. Oh, were these variations for Sissel and Missile? If he would have been a bulldog, that would have been interesting. I know a streamer who I think played this would have been very interested in this one. Though, Missile is hard to replace. He's a precious boy. Oh, this is, the lady, the mom. Okay. And then the daughter. So they all went through several, style variations, I guess, until they decided which one they liked. The Prime Minister, or Justice Minister, whatever. The detectives. Oh. Even Cabanela. It's so interesting to see, developmentally wise, just what they went through. The hippie. The professor. Okay. The waitress and the cook. Oh man. Jowd. Okay. So they had a couple of different variations for him too. And then the actions. Actions that they did. Actions in the cutscenes. Okay, that's cool, seeing the little oh, it's little complicated sketches. That's cute. Click on one. Yes. Oh my gosh, these are more complicated than I was expecting. And with the Japanese too, these are from Capcom, legitimately. Oh my gosh, there's so many pictures! These are all so cool! Are there any others I want to see? And be hey, having Camila in the thing. When you saved the professor and his relationship with his pigeon. They went into so much detail. So much detail. And again, even though it's even the variations of some of the characters, I'm really glad with, what they settled on as the first one. The cat! Sissel! Oh, here we go. It was the shoulder buttons. They weren't telling me. Oh. So they went through a couple of variations of what no-body Yoimiya would look like. And what he would do. Interesting. What they wanted the scenes to look like. The little Missile and Sissel down there. Cute! What is with Missile? Hang on. I want to take Google Translate to this one. This is so cute. I want to see what that says, because it looks like he has something with static on him, but I can't read actual Japanese. I can translate it. $1 million volts, it says over Missile. Will I die if I pet it? Oh. Oh, man. Oh, I think they're all Talk of Me originals, too. Dang, from 2010. I bet these are all, like, little humor. I wonder if they, like, sold or auctioned these off, because I bet these had immense value. Yo, Christmas tree! See, I told you guys, this game was a Christmas game. Ha! Oh! Oh! So we get puzzles. Okay. And ghost puzzle. Okay. Alright. I'm not gonna go too much into detail about this. I might look into it on my own time. But, that was Ghost Trick. Again, very fantastic game. I absolutely loved it. Totally understand and respect why people love it as well. It's gonna be hard to find another one like it, but this is definitely gonna be one of my favorite playthroughs of 2025, right on the day before the end of the year. But, oh man, I immensely enjoyed it. If there are any more of these like this, like any other just fantastic top-notch visual novels, aside from, you know, the latter half of the Ace Attorney trilogy, which we will get to one day, please let me know. I love story stuff like this with, again, great characters, great writing, fantastic soundtrack and such. So if there are any more visual novels, please feel free to let me know in the chat, in the community, or in YouTube comments. I see you guys. Man, such a fantastic game. I loved it. I'll see you guys in the next one.